what is the range of y equals tangent of x? Well, let's think about the unit circle and ask ourselves, what's another way of thinking about what is tangent of x? Well, y equals tangent of x is, from the reciprocal identities, we know is equal to sine of x over cosine of x. And sine of x is the y value of the terminal point, and cosine of x is the x coordinate or x value. So let's think about the angle 45 degrees. So here's 45 degrees, and I know if I were to create a right triangle, the coordinates for this would be root 2 over 2, comma root 2 over 2. And if I took tangent of 45 degrees, that would equal root 2 over 2 divided by root 2 over 2, which would equal 1. And so another way of thinking about tangent, because what we're doing is we are dividing the y coordinate by the x coordinate, what we can think about tangent in terms of like what's visually happening is tangent's also equal to the slope of whatever this line segment is here. And so if I erase all of this and so I started off with 45 degrees, which is right here, but if I draw another line segment like that, I don't know necessarily what the tangent of that angle is, but I know that it's going to be some number greater than 1. And as I keep getting closer and closer to an angle that is 90 degrees, my slope of this line segment is just getting larger and larger and larger and larger. And I can get infinitely close to 90 degrees. And so basically the slope of that line segment as our angle gets closer to 90 degrees is going towards infinity. And so that's why when we're thinking about the range of tangent, the upper bound is infinity. And similarly, if I was thinking about tangent of negative 45 degrees, that is going to be equal to root 2 over 2, which is the x-coordinate, and then the y-coordinate is negative root 2 over 2, and this simplifies to negative 1. And as I get closer, as I have angles closer and closer to negative 90 degrees, the slope of the line segment is getting closer and closer to negative infinity. And that's what it's approaching as I get really close. You know, if I did something like tangent of negative 89.999999 degrees, that's going to be some very large negative number. And so the lower bound for the range of tangent is also, or is negative infinity. So this is the range for y equals tangent of x.